Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, it's me, Dr. Mansoor Khan, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Kohat University of Science and Technology. The course which is assigned to me is Environmental Chemistry 2 with the course code Chem 362. Today I will deliver my 10th lecture, which is based on natural gas. This slide shows the outlines of today's presentations, which will cover a historical perspective of natural gas and its main components, formation of natural gas, advantages and disadvantages of natural gas, and finally uses of natural gas. So the first one is history of natural gas. Plutarch writes that around 100 to 125 AD, eternal fires was the first discovered natural gas. After that, in 1821, in Fredonia, New York, William A. Hart drilled 27 feet well to obtain natural gas. In 1885, Robert Bunsen developed Bunsen burner that shows that how natural gas could be used for heating purpose. Now the question arises that what is a natural gas? Natural gas is a mixture of hydrocarbons compound which are multiple combination of carbon and hydrogen. As we know that hydrocarbon consists of carbon and hydrogen, so natural gas is a mixture of different type of hydrocarbons. The main component of natural gas can be categorized into principal components, which consist of, now the natural gas consists of more than 90% of these principal components, which largely consist of methane and ethane, while heavier hydrocarbon consist of propane, butane and pentane. So these are the main component of natural gas. So these are hydrocarbons, and these hydrocarbons are categorized into principal component and heavier hydrocarbons. In principal component, it consists of methane and ethane, while the heavier hydrocarbon consists of propane, butane and pentane. This slide shows a table which has the total component of natural gas. This total component of natural gas is categorized into hydrocarbons, inerts and impurities. In hydrocarbons, the main components are methane, which is present 92.77%, ethane, which is 3.36%, propane, which is 1.1%, 0.15%, isobutane, which is 0.41%, normal butane, which is 0.47%, isopentane, which is 0.19%, normal pentane, which is 0.13%, hexane, which is 0.27%. The second group is inerts. In inerts, there are two important components which is present in the natural gas. The first one is nitrogen, which is 0.3% by mole present in natural gas. Helium, which is present in trace amount in natural gas. The third one is impurities, which should be removed if the concentration of the impurities increase this percentage which is given in the table. One of the impurity is carbon dioxide, which is 0.5% by mole present in natural gas. Hydrogen sulfide is also one of the impurity which is present in natural gas, but it present in very trace amount. Oxygen is also considered as an impurity which is present in natural gas, and it is also present in trace amount. Water content is also present in natural gas, which is present in trace amount. So this is the total component of natural gas which is present. So the natural gas consists of all these components, but its main component is hydrocarbon. That's why they say that natural gas is a hydrocarbons, and these hydrocarbon is divided into two categories. One is called the principal hydrocarbon, which consists of methane and ethane, because it constitutes more than 95% of the natural gas. And the other heavier hydrocarbon include propane, isobutane, normal butane, isopentane, normal pentane, and up to hexane, which are present in very small amount, but it also contribute to the total composition of the natural gas. Now, how formation of natural gas takes place naturally? Like other fossil fuels, natural gas found deep underground. It can be extracted from underground. It says by the scientists, by the researchers, that 200 million years ago, tiny animals and plants lived on the surface of earth. These animals and plants died and buried under mud, sand, and slits. Now, heat and pressure inside the earth turned their decaying remains into the fossil fuels and natural gas. As we know that higher pressure and high temperature mainly decompose living organism into their respective hydrocarbons. So one of the remains of these animal decay is natural gas, which is present inside the earth due to high temperature and high pressure. A rock formation called during the high temperature and pressure, rock formation takes place. So a rock formation called trap rock allows the natural gas to form and collect. These trap rock can be categorized into three main other type of rock. The source rock is fossilized rock that produce the natural gas. The reservoir rock, that porous rock that the natural gas seeps into as it rises. And the third one is the reservoir rock, that porous rock that the natural gas seeps into as it rises. Now, advantages of natural gas over other fossil fuels. One of the advantage of natural gas is it need less refining processes. It burns cleanly. More heat weight than other fossil fuels can be obtained by using natural gas. More efficient burning, only 10% energy loss, only 60 years supply at the current rate. It is environmental friendly because it only produces carbon dioxide and water during combustion. Now the disadvantages of natural gas includes it is difficult to transport. Natural gas is difficult to transport because it is in the form of gas. High pressure is used to put it into the container, so it is very difficult to transport the natural gas from one place to other place. Pipeline of LNG, pipeline of liquid nitrogen gas and tankers can be contaminated. Dangerous when extracted. Sometime when it is exposed to the atmosphere, so it burns with and produce high temperature, which is dangerous especially for the workers. Its incomplete combustion release hydrocarbons to the atmosphere, and hydrocarbons are carcinogenic in nature. Now, uses of natural gas. Uses of natural gas can be categorized into residential uses, commercial uses, and industrial uses. Residential uses include heating purpose. Natural gas can be used for heating purposes. Different type of heating purposes are required for the residential uses. It can be used for cooking purposes, fueling appliances such as water heaters and cloth drying. Commercial uses includes cooking, refrigerating, air conditioning, and lighting. So commercially, natural gas can be used for these purposes. Industrial uses. Industrial uses in industrial sector, users consist of all facilities and equipments used for producing, processing, or assembling goods. One of the example of natural gas is CNG. CNG stands for compressed natural gas, is used as an economical, clean burning fuels for vehicles. Rather than burns gasoline or diesel fuels, a consumer would fuel their vehicles with natural gas. In order to provide enough range, the gas is compressed and stored on the vehicles in pressurized tanks. It pollutes less, so such vehicles are now the preferred choice as compared to the other vehicles in which we cannot use natural gas as a fossil fuel. Another example of natural gas is LPG. LPG stands for liquid petroleum gas, is produced by taking natural gas by liquefying it. The gas is cooled to a temperature of approximately -260 degree Fahrenheit at ambient pressure. The condensed liquid form of natural gas takes up 60 times less space than natural gas. Regasification is used to convert the LPG back into its gas form. LPG enters the domestic pipeline distribution system and is ultimately delivered to the end user. International market of natural gas, the North Sea. Internationally, the North Sea has become one of the most productive natural gas region over the last 4 decades. International market of natural gas, Russia. Huge natural gas reservoirs are also found in Russia that made Russia-Europe gas volume movement biggest in the world. International market of natural gas, South Asia. Continuous discoveries in South Asia has allowed pipeline infrastructure to be developed along the Malay Peninsula. The gas and the oil industry. Today, extensive use of natural gas have the potential of making gas the most important hydrocarbon to supply future global energy demands. Natural gas as a fuel of the future. As its clean burning characteristic will make it the fuel of choice, because the natural gas produce only carbon dioxide and water to the environment, so it is a less threat to the environment and it is also called environmental friendly. It will fulfill the need of energy of the globe and it is also environmental friendly. And it will balance the global need of energy with change in the climate due to man-made sources. Thanks for your patience. God bless you all.